This video has just surfaced on the internet, showing a poltergeist causing mayhem in a Whitstable health food store.
Just look at the shelf. It's the weirdest thing.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what is that?
It's just flowing, I don't know.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a poltergeist.
Very quickly, it has over 1,000 views. What no one knows is that we are responsible for it. Those men in black at the back of the shop, that's us, Barry and Stuart.
Hello, and welcome to The Happenings. I'm Barry.
And I'm Stuart.
Tonight, we are in Whitstable, England, where we want to make the people believe a ghost is causing mayhem throughout the town.
Will the locals believe in our poltergeist, Mr. Nearing? And ultimately, will they ever be able to get rid of him? It's time for you to find out.
That's pretty strange.
He's in there! Run, 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 run!
A sleepy, coastal town with a population of just 29,000, Whitstable is famous for its oysters, pubs, and pebbled beach.
We've come here aiming to add a poltergeist to the list. Using our magic, we plan to give this small Kent community a thrilling movie-style experience, making locals believe that their town is haunted.
To do this, we'll be pretending to be researchers, writers, and documentary filmmakers.
Hiya, you got time for a quick survey?
And although our subjects will know they're being filmed by our documentary cameraman, we'll also be using hidden cameras.
Have you got time for a quick survey? I'm here researching some of the supernatural goings-on. Have you heard about any of that stuff that's been happening?
Yeah, I think there was something around in a corner shop just round the road.
Can you help me with this? If we come down this way? What's your name?
Hi, Katie.
Katie, hi. I've got Nick here. He's filming this with me. He's just
Hi, you're right.
documenting what's going on. What we're doing is trying to find the source, because paranormal stuff always has a source where it's all emanating from.
Okay.
And I'm asking people to point blindly at a place on a map. And the weird thing is, look, all the X's are sort of at the same place. Now, that's not unusual. I've done this test all around the world.
Right.
And actually, more times than not, people end up pointing at the same place on the map. Do you mind trying this?
No, I'll give it a go.
OK, great. All I need you to do is to take your finger and put it inside this map. It's a bit like dowsing.
OK.
You know when people find water using sticks? Have you heard of that?
Vaguely, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit like that, except what I'm going to ask you to do is to point your finger, put it into this map that I'm going to roll into a tube, and then blindly point at any place on the map. Yeah? OK. What you do is you just take your finger, you put it at any place on the map, then we'll open it out, put an X at where you've stopped.
OK.
And that will be one of our survey.
OK, yeah, fair enough. That sounds easy enough.
OK, great. If you could take the map in this hand.
Yeah.
That's it. And just point your finger.
Yeah.
And place it into the map. And just point at
like
any
this,
place you like. Yeah, just put it in there.
Ah!
What was that? You got paper cuts or something?
No, I felt something.
Something?
Yeah,
Like what?
There's something in there.
What do you mean? Like what?
It felt like a hand. It was cold. It was horrible.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Do you mind trying again?
I'd rather not.
You can have a look if you like. There's nothing in there. You can see it's empty. Let's try it again.
Okay.
Yeah? And just point at a place on the map.
Okay.
It's all right, there's nothing in there. What is that?
There's definitely something in there.
What do you
I know
mean?
I can't see something, but there's definitely something.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Look, I'll open it out. You'll see it's just paper. There's nothing in there at all.
That was horrible.
Look, the X's have gone. Nick, can you get that?
I've got it, they're gone.
Can you see?
Yeah.
What's that in your hands?
That's really weird.
They're all over. Look, they're in the bag.
Really weird. I felt something. It's like a hand, like fingers. That's what I was out.
It's only been a few days since the poltergeist video was released on the internet, and already it's had nearly 10,000 hits. It's going to take more than one video to convince residents that their town is haunted. So we've arranged to meet TV presenter Amanda Byram at a secret location. She has no idea why. So this is the old cinema in Whitstable.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's really interesting because there was a fire and they no longer use it, but this back room is apparently haunted.
It's because this room's haunted that we want to make a Ouija board.
Oh, God.
This is just a piece of plastic.
Not
Look
being
at it.
funny, but
It's
honestly,
see-through.
I actually hate even the word Ouija.
Okay, we'll call it a board.
Okay, thank you.
When they were doing some renovation, they took down some of these walls and they found this diary back there. And what's cool is the diary has nothing written in it, just the dates. What is the date of your birthday?
16th.
The 16th of...
June.
Oh, I've gone past it. Just grab the book.
Yeah.
And just put your initials with this pen
Okay.
at the top of the book right there. Wicked. And let the camera see. All right, so
Okay.
close up the book. Keep hold of it. Don't let it go. I'll
Right.
take the pen back. It's wicked.
I've now put the alphabet just scattered about the board.
Okay.
And what we'll do is we'll
Yeah.
set it up
Come this way.
with these
Right.
chairs.
Put the board over the back of these two chairs.
Got one other thing we need for this. And that's...
A vodka.
No, almost.
Okay.
Just the glass.
Right, an empty glass.
What I want you to do is just put the glass upside down on the board.
Okay, anywhere?
Whatever you like.
Okay.
Cool.
Amanda, I want you to think about someone that you haven't seen in a long time. Maybe
Okay.
someone from school.
Right.
Think someone?
Yes.
It's important you just think about one person. Look,
Okay.
Imagine their face whilst you look at the glass.
Okay.
The spirits, they're all seeing and they're all knowing.
Oh. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it! What are you doing?
That appears to be touching the W.
Okay. Oh! What?
D.
I'm not sure which I'm more freaked out about. The glass moving or the letters that it's just landed on.
What do the letters mean?
William Diamond.
Who's he?
He's the first boy I ever kissed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, as Barry said, the spirits are all-knowing and all-seeing. The diary that you've been holding on to, your birthday was
Oh, don't.
June the what?
The 16th.
May, June 16th. Let's see if the spirits have another message for us.
Oh my God. What?
EB4WD.
WD. The spirits are all knowing.
How the hell did you do that?
Well, we have something to tell you.
We've been lying to you. This room is not haunted and there are no ghosts in this building at all.
But just as we wanted to give you the experience that this room was haunted, we want to give the people of Whitstable the experience that their whole town is haunted.
But we're going to need your help to do that. We want you to help us spread the story. We want you to talk to people, find out where our story's been, and see if you can help us get the story all around town.
Okay.
Yeah?
Now that Amanda's agreed to join forces with us, we can put the next part of our plan into action. To get the locals to actually experience the presence of a ghost.
Excuse me. Hi. Can I have a quick chat with you?
Amanda gets to work mingling with the locals. Her job is to plant the idea of the Whitstable poltergeist in the minds of as many people as possible.
No.
nothing really exciting happens here.
Have you heard any scary stories about Whitstable?
No, not really. I think you want to go to Chilham and all them places. They're the places for the ghosts and all that sort of places. Chilham.
The success of our plan hinges on getting as many people as possible to start talking about our ghost. To track this, we're distributing flyers, asking residents to share with us their supernatural sightings. One of Barry's first stops is a place we're hoping will spread gossip quickly, a local hairdresser's.
I haven't got an appointment. I'm just walking around the area. I'm actually a writer. I'm putting these posters up in people's windows. You know the shop just next door? I was speaking to the owner, Michelle, and she said that she's had stuff falling off the shelf. Have you had anything like that happen?
Yeah, they kept exploding.
How frequently would that happen?
Yeah, it was happening now, wasn't it?
That could be a sign of disturbance, you know. There's a test I could do. It won't take very long. Could you get me a glass of water and sort of half fill up the glass?
Okay.
It's perfect. Have you got like pen, pencil? Cool. So the test is you put the pencil on the glass, and if there is a disturbance, the pencil will move just the tiniest bit. And the water's there, we can see it's still, so there's no vibrations. Yeah. If you stand away from it. I did this once before, and on the second time I did it, the glass actually cracked, but in that instance there was a poltergeist.
What was that?
Did someone just throw something there?
No, I was looking right through. I was actually looking over your shoulder.
I'll be back very soon.
So far, our plan seems to be working. But can we get people to believe in our poltergeist?
Oh my God, what is that?
And what will they do if they come face to face with him?
We're Barry and Stuart, and we're using our magic and illusion to give the residents of Whitstable an awesome, movie-like experience. So realistic that they'll believe a poltergeist is haunting their town.
Not long ago, in a health food shop, we caused boxes of tea to mysteriously float off the shelves. Labelled as poltergeist activity, a video of this was posted online. It's now picked up more than 25,000 views and become a hot online discussion topic.
We're now going to up the ante.
So we want the Whitstable poltergeist to appear on film for the first time.
Why don't we just go and do what it is we're going to do, and
we won't tell you a thing.
Don't tell me a thing, and then
Sounds
at least
great.
I can be surprised as well. Okay.
To start the process of introducing our locals to our poltergeist, Barry will be posing as Amanda's cameraman.
Have you heard about the Whitstable poltergeist?
Yes, we have actually heard of it today.
It's a negative poltergeist, quite scary and out to basically frighten people.
Yeah, I saw it on Facebook last night. It was quite creepy.
Right, so I think it's safe to say that you believe that the Whitstable poltergeist does actually exist.
I do now, yeah.
All right.
I don't know if I really feel comfortable being here now.
Well, guys, the sun's going down, so I suggest you skedaddle before anything weird happens. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great, cut there.
Well done. Did you want a picture? Is that what someone said?
Yeah, my mum would like that.
Oh, your mum would like a picture. Oh, that's so sweet.
Can I get someone to take one?
Can we do it?
Do you mind?
Yep.
Thanks, darling.
Okay.
Hey.
Well, how about we say poltergeist? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Poltergeist. Thanks.
Thank you.
Cheers. Let's have a look.
That's kind of creepy. What is that?
Works really well.
No, it's not. Oh my God, I don't like that.
It looks like this.
Oh, that's so weird.
That is really creepy. Have you seen
Did
that?
you see that?
Can I see it?
That is really scary. Oh, I don't like this anymore.
I don't want to play.
Can we get the picture?
Yeah, I can send it to you on email if you want. It looks like a person, but like in the front.
Yeah, because it goes down, you've got the legs and it's going up and there's like a head
Ooh.
just hanging out there. It's the first time I've been to Whitstable in a couple of years as well, and I wasn't quite expecting this when I turned back up again.
Yeah, no. Especially not after what's happened, everyone's been saying. It's a bit unnerving.
Yeah?
Check this out.
Can I have a look?
I mean, they were convinced, and to be honest with you, even I'm convinced. What should I do? Should I throw this out on social media and see how many hits we can get on it?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
why not,
Then
right?
it'll exist online.
Okay.
Minutes after the photo goes up, Amanda's Twitter feed is buzzing with comments. Shortly afterwards, a local newspaper gets hold of the story. Seeing an apparition of our poltergeist has grabbed people's attention, and word is starting to spread. Whitstable residents have already seen and felt a ghostly presence. Now, with me acting as Stuart's sound man, they're going to find out if our poltergeist can speak.
Guys, sorry to interrupt your game. Do you mind if we have a chat for a sec? I'm just doing some filming here. We're doing some interviews with some people. So I'm doing an investigation about Whitstable because there's been paranormal activity that's just gone through the roof. I've been investigating this. I think it's connected with a man that used to live about 100 years ago. And this man, we don't know much about him, but we think we know the age he was when he died. And the other thing is that we're trying to find a source, because there's always a source of a disturbance.
Sorry.
And
It's this, there's like this whispering noise.
what do you mean?
It's like...
Can I listen
like
to
a
it?
murmuring.
Is that... Can I hear it? I've heard that, but you know, it's really interesting. There's a thing called EVP, electronic voice phenomenon. Have you heard of it? You're nodding, yeah. It's when you hear voices in static. Is it coming from a person?
It's definitely around this area. It's like one of you two. It's you.
Do you think it might be her?
Yeah.
Okay, it might be you, but if we try it with all three of you, that would be good. Like I said, the one thing I know about the guy is the age he was when he died. Maybe you could just take a breath in and try and tune in and see if you can get that age. Well, right down here, the age that he was when he died. And what age do you think he was?
89.
What do you think?
54.
What do you think?
32.
Yeah. I think it might definitely be you. Given that the sound guy's earphones were going funny, could you try and experiment in EVP? It won't hurt. It means listening to noises. It's actually better because he's only got one set of cans. Do any of you have a set of headphones that we can try this with?
Yeah.
If you could take them off, could you put your hand out and spread your fingers for me? If you could grab the end, the jack, and touch it to your hand, and you could do it too. If you could do it on the end of her fingers, it might be a little stronger. Can you hear anything there?
Yeah, there's like a static sound.
Yeah.
You're getting a static sound?
Yeah, static, yeah.
So what, take the jacks off her fingers and touch them to my hand? Can you hear anything on my hand?
No.
Nothing at all?
No, it stopped.
Could you hold your hand back out? We'll try once again. Touch the jack to your fingers. Can you hear anything there?
Watch the ball.
Watch the ball.
It's saying what?
Watch the ball.
Watch the ball.
Oh my God!
Right as you said it.
That's fucking mental. That's horrible. My heart's just still racing now.
I don't like this anymore.
It's really weird.
Our fictitious poltergeist continues to attract viewers on the internet. But we need to keep the momentum going and make him as real as possible to the people of Whitstable. I'm doing some investigations into the paranormal stuff that's been happening in Whitstable, and I'm doing a bit of testing. So I'm at one of the oldest pubs in the area, because the time has finally come to reveal our ghost's true identity. So, have you heard about the science of psychometry?
No.
It's when you can tell about a person by touching the objects that they used to have with them all the time.
Right.
So, if someone had like a watch, you could tell about the characteristics. If you could touch the watch, you could tell what kind of person they were. Wow. So I've got this case here, and this case was found in the cellar underneath this pub 2 weeks ago. And ever since the owner found it, loads of weird stuff's been happening. I want to do the psychometry experiment with what's inside the case. Yeah, all that's in here is a jacket, a coat. Do you mind putting this man's coat on?
No.
We know that this guy used to live at the turn of the century, probably at the late 1800s. But I want you to pick up on what kind of guy you think he was, just by touching the coat.
Okay. I reckon he had just a moustache, like bristly but curly at the ends, like not too curly, just a little bit.
Okay. Do you think he wore glasses?
No, I don't reckon he wore glasses.
You don't think he wore glasses?
No.
Ollie, if you could touch the coat, just on the arm there, maybe tell me about his physical appearance.
He wore a bow tie.
Do you think he wore a bow tie? And did he wear a hat?
Yeah, like a bowler hat.
He wore a bowler hat.
Yeah.
And Dave, you can touch the coat on the arm and just get a sense of two letters, because a person's monogram, their initials were really important back in those days. What do you think his initials were?
LN?
LN? It's just really weird.
I have no idea.
You guys are freaking me out. So I swear, look, if you could reach into the pockets, Aaron, they're sewn up, but on the inside, this is really exciting. On the inside? On this side, in the inside pocket, there's actually one other thing that was found in the case. If you open it up.
Yeah.
Can you document this, Lawrence? Can you see? Can you show it?
Oh my God.
Whoa.
What the hell?
Can you describe what it is? What did you say?
Inside a bowler hat.
Yeah.
And a bow tie.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's weird.
Blimey, moustache. Yeah. I said
moustache.
moustache. Yeah, I said that.
That isn't what's freaking me out the most. It's what you said, Dave. You said his initials were
LN.
LN. If you look in the other side of the coat, Aaron, his name's actually embroidered.
Oh my God.
You see, El Nira.
No way. That is weird. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I can't believe you guys got this stuff.
Jesus. That is crazy.
So weird.
People in Whitstable have seen, heard, and felt the presence of Mr. Nearing. But if they're spooked now, they haven't seen anything yet.
We are Barry and Stuart. Using our magic and illusion, we're convincing people in Whitstable that their town is haunted by the ghost of Mr. Nearing.
Oh my God.
Who lived and died here in the 19th century.
That's kind of creepy. What is that?
After a video showing our poltergeist in a local shop surfaced online, interest in our ghost has grown massively. The video is going viral. And now, even the local newspaper has run a story about our spirit, Mr. Nearing.
Whitstable has got a number of spiritual happenings. We've had a very strange occurrence at the Whitstable Nutrition Centre, where tea bags were coming off.
To keep public interest going, we've got TV presenter Amanda Byram spreading our ghostly happenings on local radio and out on the streets.
My husband is always on Twitter, and he's heard everyone talking about it on Twitter.
I did see something on Facebook, yes.
I did hear something about a hairdresser's and a window that just suddenly smashed.
To fuel the story further, we've manifested our ghost at the local supermarket.
I don't need to believe in ghosts any more than I need to believe in rainbows. I've seen both.
As more people become aware of the identity of their local poltergeist, it's time for Mr. Nearing to get to know some of them better.
Hiya, do you live in Whitstable?
Posing as a paranormal researcher in khaki trousers, Barry finds two willing locals to explore an intriguing site with him.
This is the spot. This used to be stables. This used to be a blacksmith place, and that was his forge. Whilst you're walking, I want you to get a sense of the place.
Right.
And if you feel any place that you're particularly drawn to whilst you're walking around, just let me know.
Kind of over that side a bit.
Why?
Sorry, it's just something Just over there.
Here?
This bit, this area here.
Okay, that's perfect. Stand right there. Put your bags on the ground.
Yep.
And that's right. Do either of you have a phone that's got like a camera on it?
Yeah.
Can I borrow it for a second?
Oh, yeah.
If you could get it ready to record a video.
Okay.
I've got my camera, but I want you to have a video of this as well.
Okay,
Right,
it's
so
all ready.
Is it set? Right, can you put your bags just at your feet? Because I'm going to draw on the floor around you. As early as the 1600s, they believed that standing within a circle of salt gave you protection. It was like purity. And that is why people take salt baths to purify themselves. What I want you to do is, right, you're standing in the circle now. Don't move from that circle. That circle's going to give you absolute protection as long as you stand still. Is your phone ready to record a video?
It's all on there, just press the button again.
Yeah. It's really important you just relax. I'm going to do this experiment in your imagination, and I want you to imagine right now that there is a shadowy figure. He is standing behind you. You okay to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah? A shadowy figure standing behind you, and he is a fisherman, and he has in his hand his bait. It's a maggot. I want you to imagine that he's taking that maggot and that he is placing that maggot into your ear.
Oh. Oh.
And he does this. What happened?
Someone like touched us.
Something touched you. Look, I got the whole thing on video right here. And he does this.
Oh my God, what is that? What? What is that?
What is it? Can I have a look? Can I have a look? What is it?
What is that?
And he does this.
Yeah.
He's right beside you, isn't he?
Don't say that.
There was no one there because he was in front of us.
In movies, every ghost has a physical place where it resides. We wanted Whitstable locals to help us find Mr. Nearing's source.
I'm a paranormal investigator, so I investigate ghosts and stuff like that. And I've been looking at mirrors because you can use mirrors to get messages from ghosts. Have you ever heard of this before? It's called spirit writing.
No.
Not heard of that?
No.
I can maybe show it to you.
Yeah.
Have you got your own mirror rather than one of these? Have you got like maybe?
Yeah.
You got like a makeup mirror? You got one. Excellent. Have you got some maybe lipstick or like eyeliner pencil or lipstick, something like that? Excellent. Okay, you'll be able to do this. What to do is open your mirror, and if you just put a dot of lipstick right there on the top of the mirror. But let's just show our camera. If you want to come in and get this, we've got a dot just on the top of your mirror right there. And if you could just close your mirror up, and if you could just hold your hand out, and if you could put your hand loosely on top of it, and if you could put your finger on the knuckles, just like that, that's perfect. We're going to do an experiment right now. A lot of people say that ghosts appear when people are scared, but that's not because people are scared of ghosts. That's because ghosts are attracted to fear itself. And we can use fear as bait to attract a spirit. So what I want you to do is I want you to bring to mind now something that really frightens you, something that you're scared of. I want you to put that in the forefront of your imagination and let me know if you feel anything at all.
Oh,
You felt something?
did you move my hand?
No.
Something moved.
This
Okay,
might
that's
have worked.
freaking me out now.
Take your hand, open your hands. What was your fear?
Dying. Death.
Death.
Yeah.
Dying. Open your mirror.
So just... No way.
Look, you might want to come and look at this.
No way.
That's a bit strange. I think that you might be perfect for this. I think maybe you have an affinity, a connection with the spirit that I've been trying to find. We're going to use a different mirror. Can we use one of the mirrors here, I think? Choose a mirror for this.
This one down there?
Yeah.
This one?
Let's do that one.
Yeah.
Go for it.
This mirror?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, I think we'll be able to do it with this mirror. Look, if I just put it right here, and if you could just come and stand right there, and if you could come and stand right here. I hope you don't mind me using some of that paint. Pot of paint with a brush right there. I'm going to cover it with this cloth. What I want you to do is, I want you to imagine that you're flying through Whitstable. Imagine you're exploring all the alleyways, all the little places, the nooks and crannies, see all the pubs, see all the locations. I want you to end up in a very specific location. Your mind will be drawn to the source of all the spiritual activity. You'll end up in one place in particular.
Okay.
Have you found a location in your mind?
Yeah.
You've got a place in your mind right now. Okay, you can open your eyes. Concentrate on that place and focus your attention onto the mirror. We're going to try this again. This might have worked. What was the place you were thinking of?
Whitstable Castle.
Whitstable Castle.
Castle.
Castle? I don't see that.
Oh, that's the other way round.
Yeah.
Other way round?
Other way
you turn
round.
it
It's back to
upside-
front. It's back to front, isn't it?
You're right. Look at it in the mirror.
That's pretty strange.
It says castle. And that was the place you were thinking of.
I was thinking of the castle, yes.
Then I think you have found the source. I might be able to use this to trap a spirit. Thanks so much for helping me, guys. It's been really useful.
That was freaky. Seriously, how did you know that?
Why the castle?
I don't know, I just thought of the castle. That was freaky.
Word of Mr. Nearing is spreading far beyond the borders of the town. An internet search under the term Whitstable Paranormal shows 186,000 references, many of them directly related to our poltergeist.
Thought I'd call about your flyer. I recently witnessed a man in my garden like a I saw an apparition of a man with a dog upstairs during my lunch break. I don't know if it could be of any help to you. One of the windows in the shop just smashed.
Hiya.
We've invited a small group of locals who've heard about the poltergeist and are keen for a sighting to meet us at Whitstable Castle to see if they can capture Mr. Nearing.
So the reason why I've asked you to come here tonight is we've been investigating the source of the Whitstable poltergeist, and we got a message the other day that actually said the source is coming from one building, and that's here in Whitstable Castle, and that is where we want to take you tonight. You up for doing that with us?
Yeah.
Then follow us, let's do it.
Thank you.
So the back door's this way. This is it. This way.
Come on in.
Okay, so we've brought a few things with us to try and get rid of this ghost. Something that's really important is this shroud right here.
And I've got this mirror. We're going to try and use this mirror to trap the ghost. I'm going to ask you to hold on to the mirror.
All right, there's one final thing that we've got with us, and that's this wine glass. I need someone with a ring. Are you wearing? You've got a ring. If you could take it off and pop it in the glass. Hang on to it. What I want you to do is hold the glass with your hands on top and underneath. That's it. And hold it right there. That's perfect. If the ring moves at all, that will signify the arrival of the spirit in this old room.
We're going to call out to the room. We're going to ask if there's anything present in the room with us right now. It makes itself known to us. Could you move the ring in the glass?
Nearing, if you're there, can you move the ring once again to show us that you mean us no harm?
Oh, fuck me.
Your hands were still, weren't they? Everyone, stay exactly where you are. We're going to try and make Mr. Nearing manifest himself in physical form. Mr. Nearing, are you there? Mr. Nearing, are you there? Mr. Nearing, are you there? Everyone, stay exactly where you are.
We're going to look at his face.
He's in the room.
He's in here.
No one move. Don't let him touch you.
Just feel the power from your body. Yeah, all right.
He's gone! Where's he gone?
We are Barry and Stuart. We set ourselves the challenge to convince the people of Whitstable that their town is haunted. It started with a viral on YouTube of a poltergeist in a local shop.
That's horrible.
Since then, Mr. Nearing has rampaged through the town, and he's even managed to avoid capture.
Before we go, there's one final story that we were talking about earlier on this morning, and that's the story about this poltergeist.
Our plan to make people believe there's a ghost in Whitstable has grabbed national attention and is even being discussed on UK daytime television, showing its impact in the mainstream media.
To our amazement and delight, the Whitstable poltergeist has become a global sensation, attracting nearly 500,000 internet hits, even making headlines in America.
Nutrition Center in England has released security camera footage that they claim proves they have a ghost.
So, David, do you believe in ghosts?
I do, actually. Yeah, there's many sightings in Whitstable where they've seen people in the houses and felt funny things.
So far, our ghost has appeared in the relative safety of public places, but now Stuart will try to prove he's also haunting homes within the town.
Oh, hi. Yeah, I don't know if you can help. I've seen your posters up in town. I've had some really strange things happening in my house, and I didn't know whether you might be able to come over and have a look.
Hi.
Hello.
Are you Louisa?
I am, yes.
Hi, I'm doing some filming. You left a message on our machine about the ghost thing?
Yeah, I did.
Do you mind if we come in? We're just doing a little bit of filming.
Yeah, come in.
It will just take a couple of minutes.
Yeah, come through.
Through here?
Yeah.
Okay. What a nice house. So, you said there were doors closing. Is it? Where are the doors?
Well, particularly that one.
Yeah.
I've been upstairs, it's been in the middle of the night, and it's just slammed. It's been really loud. It's been when the windows have all been shut, so there's been no drafts or anything. It's just been really weird. And
Can you show us? Is it this one here?
Yeah, just this one, and it just literally, I mean, it'll be open. I'll come down and it's, you know, and it's quite stiff as well, but it'll just be
That's incredible.
shut.
9 times out of 10, these things usually are drafts or something, but there's something going on in Whitstable, and I think it might be because of one poltergeist in particular.
Really?
Yeah, and there's a little test that I'd like to do. If you don't mind, it'll just take a second to see if it is that guy.
Yeah.
This sounds a bit strange, but I just need some forks.
Yeah,
so if you've got some cutlery in the kitchen, just as many as you can get. If you lay them down here, what I want to do is put them into a circle. And if you could close that door for me, that would be great. Yeah. You can actually help me out here too. We're just going to arrange them so that they sit, so they're all touching together. That's brilliant, yeah. So what I want to do now is I want to leave the room with my cameraman too, and so you're the only person in this room.
Okay.
And I want to give you this camera so you can stand in the corner and then count to 3 in your head and then say the name of the poltergeist.
Okay.
I think it's a presence called Mr. Nearing.
Mr. Nearing?
Nearing. So if you could say it out loud 3 times, Mr. Nearing, Mr. Nearing, Mr. Nearing. And then turn the camera around and hopefully, if the forks move a tiny bit, then we'll know that there's something here.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, take hold of the camera, wait till I leave the room until you go over there. We'll go out and then you can stand in the corner and do this for yourself, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Go for it.
Mr. Nearing, Mr. Nearing, Mr. Nearing. Oh my God! Oh my...
Louisa? Oh, that is incredible.
Gosh.
Are you all right? Can I take the camera back? Did you touch those forks?
No.
That is something else. That is bizarre.
Oh my gosh.
Did you hear anything?
No. Oh my God.
I've never seen anything like that.
Oh
Louisa, I'm going to go and review these tapes, but it would be
Yeah.
really good that if anything else like this happens, even the door thing, if you can call me and let me know about it. Is that all right?
Yeah.
This stuff's been happening all over Whitstable. It's not unusual. It's not targeting you, so don't worry about it. Yeah. All right. Thanks so much for having us.
Okay. No, thank you.
All right.
Oh my God!
What is that? It was horrible.
As we reach the conclusion of our Whitstable ghost story, it's time to say goodbye to Amanda. She's done a great job creating a real social buzz about our poltergeist. Our secret plan to make Whitstable residents believe they're being haunted seems to have worked, with locals experiencing the presence of our poltergeist all over town.
Before we leave Whitstable, we have one final plan. I'll be blending in as a tourist, taking part in a ghost walk that Barry has organised. Hopefully, by the end of it, we'll change our fictitious ghost status from mere rumour into local legend.
Hello everyone, I'm going to take you on a half-an-hour walk around Whitstable. I'm going to tell you some of my favourite ghost stories. I've got Nick right here. He's going to be filming me, because what we're going to try and do is edit what I'm doing together. It's going to be a really, really cool video I'll put up online, so I'm hopefully going to have loads of people just aching to come and join me on this walk. All ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's do it. So my first stop is the Old Neptune. Just in there's actually a trap door, and the trap door used to be where they would keep sailors who had died and washed up on the shore. There's actually a large barrel on top of the trap door. Shopkeeper says that's to make sure that no spirits come back up the trap door. The stone circle used to be a forge for a blacksmith. Apparently, not long ago, human bones were found inside that stone circle. There was this weird guy, and he was asking the people in there if they'd experienced any poltergeist activity. And literally, as he said the word poltergeist, that window smashed.
That's freaky.
Right, we're going to go back down this way. So this spot here, though, I think is possibly the most interesting spot in the whole tour, because it was around about right here, 100 years ago, that a man called Mr. Nearing mysteriously disappeared. The police report lists 2 eyewitness testimonials that were completely disregarded because the eyewitnesses in the report said they were blind drunk, and they had said that they'd saw Mr. Nearing standing on this spot and he mysteriously got snatched away by a spirit. The only thing they said that was left was his hat. People say that somewhere around here there's actually a cold spot. Does anyone want to try and see if they can feel it? You want to come stand here so you can feel the shiver?
It does feel a bit cold.
A bit colder there?
Yeah.
Yeah? Anyone else want to give it a go?
Yeah.
You want to stand here?
Yeah.
Do you feel anything?
No.
No? No. Obviously, it's just a myth.
He's here!
Honestly, I just don't know what happened to him at all. I think it must have been a ghost.
Yeah. I'll say a demon.
I'd say a ghost, like a poltergeist or something.
That was really freaky. I don't even know
My heart is still going, yeah. Oh my God.
My palms are actually sweating
No,
as well.
I know, I'm shaking still, look.
So, that was the story of the Whitstable poltergeist. I'll see you next time, and if we can find Stuart, so will he. Goodbye.
Take me out tonight, where there's music and there's people and the young and the light. Drive 'cause I haven't got one.